Okay, you guys, this is like real time. I just did these a minute ago, right? As soon as that YouTube video is uploading, I'm going to post that, and then I'm going to upload this one. So honestly, it's been probably 10 or 15 minutes since I did these two rocks. They both actually have a combination of all the different pins I have. We know that these pins here dry really fast, so we don't have to worry about them when we go to do the Mod Podge on them, because they dry pretty quickly, you know, especially if you have a fan nearby, but these dry really quickly. So we tested out these, and we did it on this one. That's where the black came from, and also the black outline came from it, but also the black inside I painted on the inside with the stained pin, which actually ends up looking very wet. So I did the outside with the Sharpie paint pen. And then I did the inside with the stained. And I did the white with the one I like. I really like these Walmart pins. The label totally came off, because that's how the labels work on these. If you peel them, they'll all the way come off. But the tip will tell you what color it is. And so this one is white. But you can tell these tips from the Walmart ones are different colors. I really like these the best, you guys. I guess I like them the best because they're thick. They're not as big as a huge Sharpie, but they're a medium point. Great size Sharpie for us to write words. That's what I like to do, write the words. If you're doing the fine work, you know, the detailed artwork, then you're going to want to use probably a fine point. Then you probably want to use one of these, or even maybe the Walmart comes in a fine point. But these painters are awesome. The bummer for me, like everyone else, is once you start getting used to them, you go through them. I wish we could open the ends of them and put paint inside when they empty. So anyway, this has only been a couple minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see how it goes. Everyone's wondering how's it going to go, so we're going to find out. It's been about, I would probably say about half an hour. This colorful rock was made a couple days ago. And so, there you go. And it looks to me like everything is working out fine. So as we know, as rock painters, we do the paint, we do the words. If we use any small words, regardless of how we get them onto the rock, we want to use the Mod Podge on them to seal them, which is this. This seals the words in. So that way, when I spray them in a little while, they will not run. Because if you don't use the Mod Podge and then you just spray them with the Krylon sealer, the words will run and your artwork will be ruined. So there you go, you guys. All of them. The Sharpie oil pens, they worked pretty good. The stained by Sharpie felt tip pins worked pretty good. And the painters by Walmart. I love the painters by Walmart. They're actually my favorite. And also these Posca ones that you can get. Usually everybody gets them on Amazon. They all work great, and they actually all dried in time. So this will sit here and dry. And then when it's done, I'll post a final photograph of the two. I'm not a fancy painter. I use some stencils and things like that when I want to do, you know, specific artwork for tracing and stuff. But for the most part, I just like to make rocks that are uplifting and make people smile. Pieces of fruit or words of wisdom or something like that. So there you go, you guys. They both came out really well. And they both dried in time. And they both went on wet, but within 15-20 minutes they were dry enough to put a layer of Mod Podge on it. So there you go. What's your favorite pin?